going to write the equation for the inverse of pi over 2 plus sine inverse, or inverse sine. This can be written as inverse sine of x. So the first thing we're going to do is switch the x and the y. I'm just going to write it as inverse sine like this. And then that is your, oh, that should be y, sorry. I switched the x and the y. And now we have our inverse. But now we need to solve for y, we need to graph this. So what I'm going to do is first subtract the pi over 2 from both sides. Then I'm going to take sine of both sides. So you take sine of both sides. Due to composition of functions, these two will cancel out. So you get y equals sine of x minus pi over 2. Now, this is a phase shift. So it's a phase shift to the right by pi over 2. That's a horizontal shift to the right. That's the sine graph is shifting to pi over 2, or 90 degrees. So the first one I graphed was the inverse. I switched my x's and my y's here, and it got shifted over, so my zeros are different than my regular sign. So we're going now from 0 to pi, from -1 to 1, right in here. Okay, normally it's from, it starts at 0 and goes it's just shifted up by pi over 2. Now the next one, so this one is y equals pi over 2 plus sine, inverse sine of x. That's the first one that they gave us. And this one is where you shifted your sign over by pi over 2. And it's actually, for me, easier to graph the original and then do the inverse. But this would be y equals sine of x minus pi over 2. Okay? And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.